it's recording. Well, hello everybody. It's been a little while. I have been writing, it's just like I said in my previous reel, there's no snow or anything, so it's just cold and it's kind of lame. I'm gonna do the Broadway loop today. And it's gonna be good. So we're eastbound, north side of the river. I'm definitely getting a text from somebody. Yeah, some of the lake's still frozen. So far, so good. Perfect. It's funny, there's a UK narrowboat channel I watch called Betty on a Boat. And she's also kind of new to YouTube. And it's funny, she talks about, you know, it's talking to the camera, it's just you. And it feels kind of awkward, especially around people. And I've been doing these for a little while, but it still feels like that. Kind of awkward. One of the things that motivates me is I've been doing good on the miles, but I want to try to hit 2,000. So that's minimum 167 a month. And I'm already way behind. So every time you miss, it's that much more you gotta make up. It's bumpy right here. And don't know how long I'll shoot, you know. Didn't even look at the time when I started. I think it's been about 25 minutes. So a number of new laws were enacted and took effect in Boise starting in January, and one of those is a speed limit on the Greenbelt. And I'm from Boise, and I can tell you, tunnel, it's not a new thing. This is not a recent thing. As long as there's been bicycles and people on the Greenbelt, there's been a little bit of conflict. As long as I remember. You know, and I've been riding the Greenbelt since I was a kid. It's windy, it's cold. So narration's always a little funky. Well, riding to work has been kind of a drag. This time of year is kind of tough. I don't know how they deal with this in Scandinavia, where it's just dark and cold. I work in nursing and I work 12-hour shifts, so I ride to work, it's dark. I ride home, it's dark. You know, and it's below freezing. Here's a rail bridge to our right. I'm going to evac that direction probably. This route today be 10 miles. It's better than nothing. So lots of people at the Whitewater Park and nobody down here. We're next to the fireman training area. Got a little training facility right here. When we're approaching downtown. That was the Whitewater Park. That was back there behind us. It's a really popular area, even in the winter. This whole thing is really popular, but the Whitewater Park is hella busy. This is 9th. No, Americana. Wow, kids everywhere. And I've mentioned it before, but it's going to start getting busy here shortly. As soon as you get close to downtown. I mean, we're already there, but especially the Julia Davis and BSU. guy looked like my dad. So it was the main post office we passed. And then we got a little section down to 9th. We're next to Ann Morrison. It's on the other side of the river for us. Yeah, you gotta be cool around pedestrians, man. It's become a thing. You know, if this turns into, I gotta get an editor. I still don't have an editor. You know, 40-minute ride or something. I don't know if anybody will watch it. Lots of people watch the shorts, you know, but the long ones, not so much. Okay, and we're approaching Julia Davis. On the left. There's the Van Shell. Sorry, the Gene Harris Van Shell. Julia Davis. This is actually my favorite park in Boise. They have the zoo and the Van Shell, and they got the paddle boats, and it's right downtown. It's really nice. On the left, and there's always a lot of people in the park. Even in the winter, there's usually a fair amount of people here, but you can make some good speed right here. I'm purposely keeping it down a little because I'm on an e-bike. Riding the Vado today. On the left. When people talk about, you know, pedestrians and speed on the green belt, that's the target. It's e-bikes. So try to be cool on the e-bike, you know. It's a Specialized Vado 4.0. It's a great bike. This is actually the bike that got me back into bicycling. On the left. I actually don't know what time we're at right now. Let's see. 99 up, 101 down. I'm at 5. I usually do 5-mile laps, so that's 1. 21 minutes. Not too bad. My bell on my bike is not operating correctly. Okay, we're almost to the turn. Today is 10 miles. And from my house down the parkway to the river, and then turn at Broadway is 10 miles. And that's the plan. And then I get another 10 or 20 miles tomorrow. If I'm motivated, I'll hit at least 50 and I'll still be 112 behind, but at least I'm moving. This is Broadway, headed south at the river. And if you've ever seen the Broncos play, we're gonna ride right by the stadium. And this is the turn. Real careful right here. There's ice around. When we get to the end, we'll have to stretch it a little because I'm going to come up just a little bit short. So far, it's probably a little shorter than 20 minutes. The video's probably getting to end up 40 minutes or something. If I had an editor, I'd probably trim it down, but another channel I watch is Alluring Arctic Sailing with Yuho and Sobi. They're great. And Yuho doesn't trim his videos, so. And David Freiberger, if you know him, his are an hour. So we'll do I might leave the whole thing, I don't know. They take forever to upload, I know that. This is Boise State. I've filmed all of this a bunch of times on different bicycles at different times. But it pretty much captured all of this. There's a few little pieces I haven't filmed yet at the Greenbelt, but I filmed most of it. Okay. It's always a little tricky right here. Here's the other rail bridge. Believe it or not, this is the main way of getting across on with cars. I'm old enough to remember that. BBP's to our left, that's Boise Bicycle Project. They have a ride tomorrow. And this is Ann Morrison Park. Unhappy dog. So far, GoPro okay. Hopefully, didn't get too off there. Yeah, it'd be cool here, man. Ann Morrison, a busy park. Hopefully my camera's not too screwed up from that bumpy area. See, like that guy who went by, that's always been kind of my complaint. Z-bikes get a lot of the hate, but the guys who actually go fast on the greenbelt on bicycles, they're the road bike guys. I hate to say that, but that's usually hauling ass. That guy just went by me and was moving. And remember, there is a law now, 10 miles an hour. Usually wear the buff on the way to work in the morning, but I'm actually kind of hot right now. And it's colder in the morning. Let's wait on this corner. James, well. Okay, started the video. When I got to the headway at the off the parkway, you know, it didn't start it at home. And going to end it here shortly. The rail bridge is right in front of us. And I'm gonna stop it there. Huh. Looks like they're gonna develop all this. Almost like all fields and stuff. On the left. Probably about time that did. It used to look like all this on our right here. Okay. Nice and bumpy. Okay, the way behind us is the way home, but I'm going to stop on the bridge. Thanks, man. All right. Oh. All right, there you go, Boise River. Hey everybody, peace, ride hard. Here's the Vado. I've shot like 30 videos here. Pretty good day. All right, peace everybody, ride hard.